What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Lime with Us, where conversation has no boundaries. This is
Yeah,
episode number 2. So, what are we saying? What's going on, buddy? How's it going?
it's going good. It's going good. We back again. Um, so
What
today,
you got? What you got for us today? What we got today?
so
Now, now,
today we
now, to be clear, before I don't mean to cut you off, but YouTube, I want you to know I don't know what these videos are. I'm seeing them for the first time, like you. So, what we got today? What do you got for us? Without telling too much.
all right, so we're gonna call it public safety and social dynamic segments, right?
Okay, that sounds interesting already.
So we're gonna go through 5 videos, you know what I'm saying? One is a nightmare, one is a rescue, some little bombing in the parking lot, reason why some people are single, and somebody risking it all. Somebody risking it all. And we got two backups on the list. So those are funny. But yeah, that's what's on our list for today.
That sounds good. That sounds good. So what's the day been like? What you been up to for today? Let me put some salutes out.
So I did my early morning walk, man. You know I gotta get my little 8,000 steps in, 8 to 12,000 steps in. So, I got to get ready for the summer.
I'm at 11.4 for the day. I had 11,400 steps for today.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's about 4 miles, right?
Yeah, something like that. I
Yeah.
think I try to get at least 10,000 a day.
Yeah.
I try. Some days I could get 15, but I've been doing pretty well. I've been doing pretty good. I can't
Yeah.
complain.
So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing like 2.5 miles in the morning, 2.5 mile in the evening. So I've been told
So
somewhere
is
like
that on the
50.
treadmill or you outside?
I'm outside.
Okay, okay. I gotta
I'm
ask
outside.
because some people don't leave the house no more. You know, if you good enough to work from home and do the thing, you good.
That's the reason I started walking because it had for the last 2 years, I'd be on the computer. I got the
Yeah,
elliptical right there. I would not see outside, and that was one of my goals for this year was to go outside. And that's the
shit.
way I'm
You'll
doing it.
come out the house in like 2 years looking like Vibes Cartel.
You know what I mean?
You'll be like, "Yo, what happened, man? This kid got light."
Yeah, I did teacher.
Yo, then my bleach, out them skin, then my bleach for look like I brung in. Yo, this
Man,
motherfucker went in blacker than Shaka Zulu. Home come back
man.
looking like, yo, you see what he looked like?
Yeah, I seen him. I seen him, man. I was watching that video when he got out, man. And,
So how do
I was
how do you
just,
feel about that? Like, do you
man.
know a lot about the whole story of why he was even in there?
Let's put it like this, right? I'm not too informed on the whole situation, why he got put into jail, but based on the evidence, and I'm basing on the evidence because there's always two sides, the
Right.
victim and the accused and all of that stuff. But based on it, it's like if they don't have anything to hold him, he should be a free man. And that's what I'm basing my opinion on. So I was rooting for him. I was rooting for him to get out. You always got to say the condolence to the people who lost someone because they're always going to feel like it's not justice wasn't served. But in this case, it's like, hey, if they messed up on evidence or whatever, and hey, he got out on the rules, he should be a free man. So I was rooting for him. I was rooting for him to get out. I want to see him on the stage. I want to see him performing. I want to see how he transformed the genre of dancehall music. I want to see him get back and that is same thing like Buju. When Buju came out, I was rooting for him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
everybody was.
It-
He
you
he
know,
did
so
he did have a nice record when he came out.
yeah, you see how he hit the ground running, and that's what life should be. It's like, yo, you can mess up and you can make it back. In today's society, once you down, they try to kick you. But I believe, in that redemption story, him coming back, doing the most. So that's what I hope to see him. On that same point, I wanted to pivot how you feel about that YSL, Young Thug and the RICO charges in Atlanta. You follow that at all? Because it's the kind of
I didn't
same
really
thing.
follow it too much, but I did see a lot of clips and different things about it where somebody kind of they snitched. He didn't really say much,
Little
but
Woody,
one of
Little
them snitched.
Woody,
But huh?
Little Woody. That's his name, Little Woody.
What did little Woody do?
That's the person you're talking about. That's the person that they claim
The one that was in
snitch.
court, right?
Yeah, he
And he was
giving them
sitting there,
hell.
ain't want to answer the questions.
Well, hey, he's smart. He got immunity. He got
So
immunity.
so how'd he get immunity?
They forced it on him. That's how the other judge got kicked out. It was forced immunity. They forced it on him. That's my thing. I'm not a lawyer. Let me make
So
that
what really
disclosure.
happened?
They brought a RICO charge on the YSL gang. I'm not too fully privy to sit here and talk about it like I'm a pro,
Right.
but I do follow the lead in AV to the Seven Power. They're like lawyers and stuff on YouTube, and they do breakdown, and I follow it, I listen to it. So, but they explain everything down to a T where you just stay hooked. But that guy Woody was the defense, or he was the number one witness for the defense team or the state, not for the defense but for the state, right?
Okay.
So their key person is not cooperating with them the way it's supposed to go.
So
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
supposed to be like the
Their
witness.
witness, yeah, and it's not going the way they intended it to go. So all those charges that they're putting on them, he's supposed to be the person to kind of make the cards fall down, but
So
he's not
see
playing ball.
in how do you see that case panning out, and how do you feel you think like he
Mistrial.
did it?
It's not about he did it because it's a RICO charges and about it's the largest
So
RICO
what's exactly
charge.
is a RICO charge? Explain that to the people.
As you asked me, I forget exactly what RICO.
Man, you gotta had to look. You know we talk everything here. You gotta look that shit up now.
Um, but that's oh man, it slipped my mind. I know what it is. It's one of those things when you say it, you forget it.
So what did they say he did? What did he do?
They're up on overt charges. It's a couple of them. It's not one person. It's a
Okay.
whole slew of people.
Oh.
So it's oh man, I don't even want to say it. I come back.
So
I have it
basically, if
on.
he say something about that, a lot of people going down.
So basically, they're trying to say that YSL is a gang. So they bring them up on I know it's racketeering, blah blah blah. I
Yeah,
know exactly
it
what it
falls
is.
into like terrorist type thing.
Yeah. So what they do is they bring these charges and they're trying to arrest them on criminal charges as a gang. They're trying to say, all right, YSL is a gang. So Young Thug, the rapper, you know what I'm saying? He's big. Yo, he's been in jail for like 2 to 3 years. I think it's like two
Yeah,
or 3 years,
yeah, I
something
think
like that.
so.
You
Yeah, I
know what I'm
remember when
saying?
Young Thug was popping.
Yeah. So that's what he just sitting there 3 years and they ain't even do nothing with it. But
So they
that
don't have any charges on him, or
well
they
well that's what the
any
case.
evidence, any real evidence,
I'm not too sure. I ain't follow it all the way,
because that's
but
kind of the
the
same thing with Vibes, right?
right, and that's why I kind of segue into it because it's on the same level where the witness is not cooperating, so the case supposed to fall apart. It's supposed to fall apart because it's kind of on that same wavelength where
So we think he got paid or he got threatened.
no, the previous judge on the case had to recuse himself, so he had to leave. They had to bring in a whole new
So
judge.
what did he do wrong? The last judge.
Well, um, I can't say clearly, but
Well, he obviously violated something.
yeah, he violated something and he had to recuse himself. So he had to be taken off the case and they had to go back over the whole case and see
All right,
what
we'll have to look
to
that up for the next
yeah.
episode, definitely.
Yeah, but it's I've been watching that one because it's a lot of them and they're young kids too. But I'm not saying that just because the case is messed, some of these people did commit crimes, and we overlook that they did crimes. But the reality is, hey, if they screwing up and the case is messed up, they should be let go. They should be free. You know,
Yeah.
they should be free. Because if they can't get it together, it's like this. When we go to court and we don't have everything together, they tell us, hey, it's not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get a lawyer, you don't got your stuff together, you still going to jail.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So the same thing should be for the state. If they can't get it together, they gotta go.
So how long can they hold him? I wonder how long they can hold him.
Well, that's a different that's a different that's a different thing. That's beyond me. They could run it up. They could just sit there, But the whole thing is the jury. They pay those people, so those people want to get off that case. So, but I'm not too previewing court cases. I'm just following it and just kind of, I'm not knowledgeable in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me neither. Like I said, I haven't really been following that case at all, but I know it's been coming up lately. Because sometimes you know
Yeah.
how it is when you look at things and you just be like, that's some niggerish shit that you don't even want to,
True, true.
bring
Yeah,
your
because
mind to. You just be like, okay, I'll wait for the next one because one's coming soon.
yeah.
So what else? So what else we got? You want to hop into the? We could hop into the first one.
Yeah, let's hop into the first one. Yeah, so this one is false accusation nightmare, right? So let me cue this one up. And here we
Go ahead. No sound. There's no sound to it.
got sound. 1 second.
Yeah, I
So
think
the
you got
sound
to
is
turn the volume up.
yeah, it's up. It's up. It's loud on my end.
I can't hear anything.
Let's go to settings right quick. Audio. Hold on, let me see if the audio
I'm trying to
present.
see what she's doing. What is she cooking? She pulls out the cell phone.
Let's go to present, share screen. The share audio tab is on. Let me do it this way, but I need the entire screen. Okay. All right, the share wasn't on. All right. Here we go. All right, got it. Let me rewind it. Sorry about that.
Start that over. Let's.
All right, so here we go. So this one is the false accusation nightmare, right? How would you handle this, right? So
All
here
right.
we go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Point that camera at me one more time. I'm calling the cops.
Call the cops.
For sexual harassment.
Okay.
Police. 323. Yeah, hello.
So right now she's kind of saying the address right now. So it's blurred out.
It's an apartment. It's A1. Yes. It's on the first floor. Correct. There is a housemate who sexually harassed me previously and who's now pointing a camera at me at close proximity and making me feel very uncomfortable and trying to use my stuff. It is so.
Man.
Yes. Yes. Okay, thank you.
So that was it.
So okay, is is that her husband?
Roommate.
Okay. So there was also a third girl there, another girl. She
Yeah.
got up and so they're all
Left.
roommates.
Yeah.
But she just accused him of sexual assault.
Yeah, but the way how she phrased it, she
But
said previously. She didn't say the key word was previously.
right. She accused him of sexual assault. She said
Yeah.
he did earlier or something like that. Did I hear that wrong?
Yeah, you heard that. And that's why I was like, hold on. Previously.
Like go back to the first like 15 seconds
I got
where it
you.
starts out before she gets on the phone, like when it's right there. Play from there.
Point that camera at me one more time, I'm calling the cops.
Call the cops.
For sexual harassment.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that's she right there. She said, "I'm going to call the cops for sexual harassment."
Right. But when she got on the phone, she said previously.
Right. So go up to that part. So that was the previous we just watched.
3, 2, 3.
Well, that's what she's telling him on the phone.
But
Yeah,
this girl
okay.
that right here just got up. She's gonna have to figure this shit out. Say in your address.
It is.
Look at her face.
And that's what makes it.
It's an apartment.
Okay. Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? It seems like there's some truth there, but it's weird.
Listen, it's obviously that they're messing around. You you know what I'm saying? This ain't no roommate fight. This is love and hip hop. That's what it is. I
Yeah.
mean, it's clearly they got a lover's spat or some whatever, but they're definitely messing around. And something went sideways, and now she upset about something.
Yeah, that's dangerous
Or I
though,
mean, she
man.
could be a straight up Karen. That
But P, the wording and
yeah. Well,
the
here's the
plot.
thing. Here's the thing. That video that he made is gonna prove his whole point once they watch it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna
Yeah.
be no hearsay because he has it on video. And they also have the 911 call on video. So they'll be able to match the call to the dispatcher and figure the shit out.
But the way how she described it,
Oh
she
yeah,
said
she said sexual assault.
previously.
Yeah.
What's
So
the limit to previously? Man, you
is
could be
there
tapping that.
another video to this? Is there like a
No, this is the only one I came across, but
see if there's a part 2 or something to that, because there's no way in hell cops ain't coming to that house guns blazing. Because
yeah, I
she said
gotta
he sexually assaulted me previously.
right. But
So
that's the whole,
yeah, so they're sending. You know what I'm saying?
because what I was going to go into, my question to you is how
Okay.
long is previously? Because it's like this. People go through that where you could have been in a relationship previously, and just because you're no longer on that same footing with that person, they could call it sexual assault. So probably when you was happy, it was previously. Now you don't
That's
like
why I
the
said too. That's why I said previously, because they're gonna come over guns blazing. Because she
yeah.
made it seem like it happened earlier. She ain't say when earlier, but she alluded to it. So that's what I'm saying. Is there a part 2 to this? Because
I
he's
no,
got to
it is.
show more. He's got to
Yeah, I did.
show cops pulling up, freaking.
Yeah, I get you because what I was gonna say is the way how that girl got up and walked away, there
Yeah,
was no what you call it, like, you know.
her face was kind of it gave me the my roommate's a Karen type of thing. Like
I
she was
thought
just
about it different.
like
I
she was
got it.
tripping again. I mean, that's what it seemed like. But here's my thing. If they're roommates, right? Why would a roommate be recording another roommate in the kitchen spazzing out about something? Why? Like, what was said to get her to call the cops?
Because he picked up the phone and started recording.
Yeah, but why? What did she do to for him to start doing that? Is it something that she's normally used to doing? Because
Because I
the other girl that got up, she never once tried to break anything up. She never once tried to get involved. She just sat there quietly, and then when she left, that face she made was like, "Oh, they're at it again. Everything's calmed down. I'm about to take myself out of the situation." Because that's when she gave them the address.
Yep. So what it said in the description was, "Hey y'all, my friend who is a black man has a roommate who falsely accused him of sexual harassment because he touched pans and called the police. Her name is blah blah blah. I don't want to go through all of that, but because he touched her pots or pans, she touched her
So what did he
pans.
just move in?
I don't know. I only
Because
could.
they're roommates, but maybe he's new to the house. Because if he's been living there a while, I don't think he'll get upset. She'll get upset. But did she not know he was black when he was moving in before they decided to move him in?
It kind
Usually
of
it's
goes. It kind of
usually
goes
it's an
back to.
agreement.
Yeah, but what I was going to allude to was there's some level of intimacy in this. You know what I'm saying? There's
Well,
there's see
I'm trying to look at it from the other direction now. I think like I said first, I think they're involved in some way.
yeah.
But now I'm looking from the other way because the girl sitting there, if they were involved, I'm thinking she would have had a different mannerism as well.
That's why I think she got up and walked away because she probably know that they're involved. Because most ladies, and I don't know, but if somebody's kind of overreacting, you normally have that one person be like, yo, you bugging.
Right. Then that's what I thought. I thought she sat there to kind of diffuse the situation to make sure it didn't escalate. But once she called the cops, she kind of was like, "I'm out of here."
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because she didn't leave till she gave her the address. So, do you think that was okay? Now I know the cops are coming. She's safe. Or do you think it was here we go again? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's three people there, so there's three stories, and it's probably five if you really take out the gray areas.
Okay.
Because I'm sure all of them got something different to say. It's clearly no alcohol involved. I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
This one was a little.
that's kind of how I felt about that one. It's to me.
Yeah, that one is open ended. That one was a definitely open ended one because it makes you think. It makes you think. On a guy's perspective, is like you got to be careful with who you hang around and be, you know, always have your guard up. Always have your guard up. You don't know.
Well, I guess. Well, are they in college? Because
My,
they look. Well, the girl that got up looked a little young. That could be college, but the other one, she looked a lot older.
we in a different time and age, P. Man,
Yeah, I know.
we're in a different age and time where people have roommates and
Yeah,
they're
I know.
yeah
But what I'm
they're
saying is, if if you're gonna if you're gonna go if you're gonna go ape shit on somebody touching your pots and pans, you probably shouldn't decide to say yes, you should move in, because that is not somebody doing something that's mistakenly taken for. Like pots and pans, anybody can use a pot and pan. You know what I'm saying? But if that is because it seems like that person touched it and it triggered them. So she must have some super crazy OCD, or she don't want nobody touching her shit.
But then again, I know some of them OCD people is
But
just be
but that is one of the things in the house. If everybody's living there, unless it's yours in particular, everybody gonna share using the pots and pans. That's
man.
normal. I mean, if I had anybody come living with me, I'll expect them to use the pots and pans because they're in the kitchen.
True. You know,
So
but
if she's going to trigger on him just touching it, then it's something deeper than that, way deeper.
and that's why that's what we could kind of come to that conclusion and saying there got to
What?
be a level
I
of
don't
intimacy there. Yeah.
But if you say there's not a second video, then I guess that's what it is. I mean, I hope they worked it out. And homeboy, I think homeboy having that video saved his ass.
Yeah, it did because when you put in that girl name that they put on the screen, it brings up an actor. So we don't know.
Well, it's something good to talk about.
Yeah,
Because those things are happening.
true.
And
That video
learn when to diffuse yourself from that situation.
Yeah, I was going to say that video got over on Twitter. That video got over like 21.5 million views. This is a different one, but this is the next one
Right.
that I wanted to kind of jump into was I'll let this one kind of lead in for itself, right?
Yeah, zoom in, let's play it. We'll come
Yeah.
back and...
How would you handle this situation?
그냥
살아 있어, 살아 있네, 살아 있어. 아니야, 살아 있네, 살아 있어.
Hello. Where?
So we're helping save her right now from.
Yeah.
There's a young this guy behind you that's like kind of creep on her. This guy.
Yeah.
우리 뭘로 그냥 치라고.
We're trying to play real white knight too.
그랬어. 오케이. 살아 있네, 살아 있어, 살아 있어.
What is this, drink?
귀엽네.
Jake. Yes.
You're at
She's sorry.
So currently, you see that guy standing there, right? You see the guy,
Yep.
right? You just pay attention to that guy, right?
Oh, she saw me at G-Star. That's weird.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Never had. Never had. Wait, is that his hat or my hat? Your hat?
My hat.
Wait, thank God. What do you say? Is he gonna hurt me?
Oh.
What do you say?
Jake.
I don't wanna. I feel dangerous.
How old are you? How old are you?
Shut up!
I don't like putting my back to people.
Let me speak English.
Okay.
Listen, behind you, there's a man.
I saw it. I know it's her. They go around her. So
She needs to help us, okay?
she's gonna keep following you?
Yeah.
Oh, well then stay with us.
Yeah, stay with us. Yeah, he's still staring at us. He's still staring at us. Okay, hold on.
Wait, do you know that guy? Get that guy on camera.
He's leaving. Oh, no. Don't play it. Okay.
Wait,
He's not my friends.
wait, why is he still looking at you? Okay, you should put the guy on camera so if anything happened to her, you have his fucking face. That guy's
Okay,
creepy as fuck.
He's leaving now.
Oh, wait,
That was the guy trying to kidnap her or something?
Yeah, this happens a lot. Well, I shouldn't say a lot, but this is something that I see I've been seeing a lot of, I should say, because I can't say it happens a lot, but I've been seeing more videos like this recently, or that's been coming across my feed. You got to be bold. Say it again.
It's got to be like over there in Korea or somewhere.
Yes, like one of those Asian countries. But you got to be bold to literally stand there, you know. And what's your thoughts on this one right here?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Is the guy behind him?
No, he left. So in the
Because they showed a few people. So was it more than one guy or one guy?
this guy right here.
Or that one right there?
Yeah.
So he kept following both of them?
No, just that one girl. So basically, what happened was the girl noticed a Twitch streamer was live, and what she did was she walked up to the people knowing that they were on camera and pretended to know the people, right? And she told the girl that the guy is following her.
Okay, I understand now.
You know,
Yeah, I
but
didn't get that because he
and she was
spoke English, they spoke another language, so you couldn't tell what they were saying because they were speaking another language.
So, but the thing that I was getting at too is how does that protect her from the next day, though?
How does it what?
Protects her from the next day. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, well, what happens after this? Do they call the cops? I mean,
well, that's the things that these are the thoughts that are going through my head for these ladies, because once you leave out of America, it's a different world.
oh yeah,
We looked at it
that's why a lot of Americans be leaving and get kidnapped and shit.
Because once you leave America, it's a different world. It's different rules. It's different, you know. Yeah, I see the world understands that you're American and they kind of give you a pass per se, but the reality is outside of the US is like, you know, it's like, yeah, they could save you today, but what about tomorrow? And it's not to say it's a doomsday scenario. It's just to make you think.
Day, and that's
exactly.
I mean, that's how life is. It's a day-to-day situation. I mean, when you wake up every day, you don't expect to be here the next day. You're glad that you made it, but it ain't guaranteed.
True.
Always live your life. You kind of look at it from that aspect. At least something was gonna come out of this. Either they're gonna they're gonna take her home, make sure she get home.
True. And I like the way how they protected her and they secure her. You know,
well, from what I can see, is he didn't pick up on it until after, because the girl, because I was trying to figure out what they were doing. They were dancing and singing.
Yeah,
but I didn't see. Did they show when she walked up to them?
Yeah, they did. They showed
the video over. Let me see that again. Hey guys, this is the first time I'm seeing this video. The first look. That was the first look. How'd I do? Leave your comments down there and tell me how sucky I was. Okay, start this over.
Damn, the next Hello. What up?
Okay, yeah, right there. Keep playing it.
So we're helping save her right now from. There's a young this guy behind you that's like trying to creep on this guy. Yeah. We're trying to play real white knight too.
귀엽네. 귀엽네.
Jake. Yes.
You're at.
I see it now.
Oh, she saw me at Cheese Star. That's weird.
Yes, sir.
So she recognized him or
Yeah,
recognized them as
Yeah,
Twitch streamers.
yeah. But
So
she speaks English, or he
yeah,
speaks the language, because she told him first, and then she told the girl, and then he came back to the stream and said, "We're saving her. This guy's following her." He actually said it. So yeah. So they actually, and here's the thing. Back up. The guy's face is right on the camera.
yeah, they got him
So
clear on the
so
camera.
they're
Yeah,
gonna bring it right to the police station, and they could tell who the person is.
yeah, definitely. That's a crazy one, man. That's a crazy one.
Hey, ladies, y'all gotta be careful out there. Don't put yourself in situations like where somebody can't help you. That was a good one. That was definitely. Hopefully, keep your eyes open. Keep looking out there, because there's always somebody lurking to do some.
I got one for you, P. That remind me of something. Charlotte Street. What's the number on Charlotte Street again?
39.
39 Charlotte Street. Right. That's when we first came over. Came to America, and we were learning.
Uh-huh.
Grandmother, she went to work. We used to scrape up the little quarters to run to the Chinese store. That's when you could get like the some Chinese food, like the rice and a half a chicken for like $5. You remember those days?
Hell
So we used to scrape up $5. I'm a edit it. I'm gonna make it a little PC because we live. But
yeah.
I'm running, I'm hauling, hightailing it across, right across the street. You know how it has the dumpsters over there?
Uh-huh.
Had a cop car and a lady that walked the street. While I'm crossing the street, the lady yells out, "Why you outside, baby?" And the cop, and it's kind of the same way she had to play that off.
Uh-huh.
The same thing the lady did. Yo, that lady was like, "Why you out here?" And I just played into it. Yo, I never even told them this when I was younger. I played into it. I just said, "I'm sorry." And she's like, "Where you running going?" "I'm hungry." And I said, I was hungry. I was like, "I'm hungry. I'm trying to get something to eat." And she's like, "Let me walk with you and let me get something. I get you something to eat, baby. You know you're not supposed to be outside." Yo, Pete, this lady was beautiful. But
Uh-huh.
the streets, you know what I'm saying? So the
Yeah.
attire was, but I was like, what, 11? Beautiful lady. It was a beautiful, yo. And this was back in the days, back in the days. And it was in that community where it's like, you ain't reporting nothing. And I wasn't old enough to know whatever was going. It's when I got older, I figured out, it's like, oh, that's what was about to go down. But homegirl brought me to the Chinese store, and she sat there with me. I had a conversation with her. We bought. She bought me Chinese food. She bought me like spare ribs and shit like that. She sat with me, and I was like, um, we had a conversation. She said, "You gonna be, when you grow up, you remember to treat ladies with respect, blah blah blah, that type of stuff." And I asked her, I was like, "What do you do?" It's like, "What do you do?" Because I didn't know she was a streetwalker. She
Mhm.
said, "Yo," she told me she was a lawyer.
That she did before.
No, she said she's a lawyer. She passed the bar. She graduated from law school and everything like that. And I was like,
Man, everybody got a story, man.
man, I was like,
Everybody got a story.
but that went over my head. I only remember like when I got older, just having that interact and that dialogue. Man, the
Yeah.
Chinese food, I was more interested in the Chinese food, Pete. But that reminded me of that situation where it triggered it. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I never really told anybody about that, yo. I was just like, yo, because now you old and you can see what was going on, because I was too young to fully understand. I didn't know that culture of ladies walking the street. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Where I
'cause
came from,
that ain't something you see back home either.
you don't see it. You don't see it. Period. But they're there. But you don't.
Right. You just gotta know. You don't know what to look for.
Yeah, I didn't know. So I didn't know the before situation and her life situation. Lady was bad, boy. She
Man,
was.
everybody got a story, man.
Yeah, but that one was crazy though. But let's hop into the next one. Let's change the page. But that remind me of that situation.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. That one took me for a loop because whew. So let's hop into the next one, Let's
Yeah,
pick
let's
back
do
up
it.
the vibes. Let's pick back up the vibes. All right.
Let's do it.
So this one is let's cue this one up a little bit. More.
Another.
So this one was protecting some people. Let me escape right quick. This one took place in Sweden, and gangs of youth firebomb parking. So the police are advising women not to go outside alone after sunset in the city to get because it's getting out of control, right? So
It seemed like every place in Europe is just like they got civil wars going on over there.
man,
Oh snap! Are they shooting it at each other?
let's say fire bombs. I'm trying to figure out what is a firebomb too. Is it like a Molotov
I'm
cocktail?
thinking it's
Those
like a muzzle toss, but that
yeah.
sound that sound like grenades, right?
Yeah. They got a projectile thing.
And
Yeah.
who the hell are they throwing? Oh,
Well, he looked like he almost got caught on fire.
a car just got hit. Another car.
Du får vänta tills polisen kommer för att flytta bilen.
Wait, who the?
Jag måste ringa SS2.
Ja, men det måste ju. Jävlar, har de tänt eld på bilarna här. Så helvete hur många bilar har de tänt eld på.
Men våran bil kommer ju också.
Nej, vi springer ut och...
Nej, pappan. Kom, vi går in till Samuels rum.
Fan har de på med alltså.
What is this?
Swedish.
So this is in Sweden.
Yeah.
Man, it seemed like the whole of Europe got things going on over there, man. Europe is everywhere, right?
I don't. The way how I would put it is, social media is bringing it to your front door, so you're seeing it more. You get what I'm trying to say? Before, it's like this. We wouldn't know this is going on if it wasn't for social media. Before,
Right.
back in the days, newspaper had to be purchased, get sent around. You know what I'm saying? But now
Yeah,
it's like
true. That's true.
it's instant. So because it's like this, evil was always in the world per se, but it's like at the end of the day, how fast that news get to your front
you gotta
door.
think too, man. It's like since it hasn't been going on like this for a while because we've had Twitter and all this other stuff for a while. There's been a lot of stuff going on that's not normal.
True.
Like things are just up. Like it seemed like things calmed down in the U.S. finally, and then now it's on overseas.
True.
Like, cause there was a time in like when we came out the pandemic, there was a point where I thought shit was just gonna go like haywire because that shit was just violent, yo.
What? Not for me. I was in the house eating.
You
I was
didn't
eating
see that?
Spanish.
I worked through the whole pandemic.
Oh, I was inside eating,
I was
bro.
working at the company, and I was working I was working for Amazon. as a
Okay.
contractor. Yeah, I was a contractor. I delivered
Yeah. I remember that
Yeah.
portion.
And
But
listen, that was the best time to work, bro. Gas went down to like $2 because nobody was driving. And I was delivering. I was making mad money on tips, man. Mad money.
yeah, I didn't see when it got violent. I
It got
thought,
violent, bro. It goes. I was out there, and I was all over Connecticut delivering. I was in Mass. Yo, it was violent, bro. There was a time when there was shit just ramped up, yo. A lot of robberies, a lot of cats getting their Cadillac converters stolen.
okay,
Yeah, it
okay.
was it was a couple years, man, where that shit was where you just was like, you know what, I'm going home. Yo, when was the last time you been to the West Indian Parade?
Never. Well,
Exactly.
I stopped.
Yeah,
I
because
I stopped because once they moved it downtown, and every
I,
year they
I
try
haven't been
to,
to the one down there.
yeah. After they switched it, they lost me. They lost me because it's not the same. It's not
Nah, nah, nah. Once they remove it from the West Indian part of where the parade went, people stopped, like, you know what I'm saying?
but
Because
think about
the
it.
it ran along the routes that was all West Indian shit.
Exactly, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's like this, man. It's cultural, and that's something
Yeah.
that kind of irks me or pokes at me is
Because
every community. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was going to say every community have their culture. You have, like, here in New Britain, you got a Polish culture. It's called Polish town or the Polish area. It's all Polish people. You have stuff like that. They have a Polish bank. They have this. You see that type of stuff. Um, Black people, what do they have? They don't really.
Right. So that's
Well,
what
what's
that
even when it comes to West Indian, they don't really have.
yeah, but
They
that's one of the things that they took away from them because the West Indian Parade went through all of those West Indian restaurants and businesses there.
exactly, and that
So
and that and
now
that was the
they
thing. Yeah,
took the business away from those businesses for that parade, and the only way they can get involved if they got a food truck or they got a way to travel down there.
exactly. Yep.
And that's why they lost the people when people stopped going because they try to make it into the city, but the people that it was promoting, our people, it took it away from them. So
Yeah, they relocated it because now the people have to go downtown. They
right,
have
that's
to go
yeah,
go away
and
from
that's
their
what I'm saying. A lot of
community
these
to celebrate. Yeah,
these cats, they if they got like a food truck, it's easy for them to move and just load up the food on the truck, and go to the parade.
yeah,
But a lot of them don't.
yeah,
So they kind of screwed them on that.
definitely. Because that's why I seen after it went downtown. I noticed that was one of the things that I did see was is and now, like, downtown, they changed those buildings into apartment, but before it wasn't no apartment downtown. Now people dwelled there, so now they started getting noise complaint because of the music. So after I noticed that, I was like, all right, this is coming close to it, and this is not really gonna be,
Who?
a popular thing anymore.
Well, it's always a struggle for something. You got to
Gorgeous
fight
though, but I
for
don't
it.
like that you put the fake flower.
All right,
Pop the
so
balloon.
yeah, let's lead into this one. I kind of like this one. Um, they do have some good things on this one. Let
All
me
right, let's
cue it
let's
up.
run it. I'm usually Go ahead, let's run it. I know it's about to be some triggering shit.
Trigger alert.
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it. Also, I don't like that the fact that you put your hat.
I mean, the hair done. It's done. It's done.
So why
dog.
didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I don't understand. I just want to see your hair. Look.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with, you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay? You feel me? Me and your brother probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles. You feel me? But I could respect that. I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother. So
No problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
You sound like him though.
That's
So
because we
talking-
from the same place. So you don't like
No, it's
like
not.
people from your hometown.
I never said
And
that.
that's respectful.
I just want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have on your day-to-day speak.
I talk like where I was born from. I got a real like respect. I can't let you like, you feel me, throw down what I've been through. You feel me?
I never said what you went through
I'm
was.
just saying, though, you tried though, darling.
No, I
You feel me?
didn't.
So I want you to know, like, I'm really from struggle. I speak a
great.
certain type of way, but I've searched for education. I have a bachelor's
That's
degree.
fine.
You feel me? What I do right now, I work with people every day. So I don't want you to just throw shade on hood in general.
wasn't throwing shade
I
on you,
speak
Liv.
with a little slang. I got a little hood to me, but I'm educated, baby.
No, that's fine.
We can move forward. Thank you.
Bang.
Yo.
You want to lead in with this one, or you want to lead in?
Huh?
You want me to lead in with this one?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I thought he handled himself very well. And this kind of goes into what minorities or West Indian people kind of go through is we have to code switch where we speak one dialect at home, you go someplace else, you speak it. And sometimes when you get too relaxed, someone don't like the way you articulate yourself because that's how they get a wrong preconceived notion of you because of the way you speak.
So wait. So you think he had to switch up his lingo by being on there?
Well, he was relaxed. He was being
but
himself.
What I'm saying is, like, you said code switch. What do you mean by that?
So code switching is a terminology.
I know what it is, but in context to him.
Well, in context to him is he's just being himself.
Right.
Trust me.
You felt like he was himself, right?
Yeah, he was himself. And that's the thing. I do it too. I got a code switch.
Why was she beating on him?
For the reason that she was trying to put him down because of his vernacular, how he speak, that street lingo, I feel you, yo, that type of stuff. And we all do it too. We have that. Like me, I know how to turn it on and turn it off,
So you mean in that aspect of,
yeah,
like, you being a colonizer like Drake with all the accents and shit?
I guess
I
if
know what
that's
you
what
mean.
I'm,
It's like
yeah,
and then you got to be able not to say so many goddamn because it's just repetitive and it sounds stupid and uneducated. But I thought he handled it very well.
Yeah.
You can tell that's the way he talks all the time. I didn't see anything with it because the thing I loved about it, he held his own. He never once lost his cool. He never let her make him lose his shit. Like, he always stayed calm, and every time she dissed him, he made sure she realized, like, hey, I might not be better than you, but at least we right here. We the same age.
Yeah.
We the same. And he never disrespected her and the other girls could tell too. He never like disrespected her, and he was trying to like diffuse the situation, and she was just still coming. Like, it was like, yo, you don't like your brother just like you don't like me because we come from the same place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he never disrespected her brother either. You realize that?
Yeah.
He kept it calm, and she just trying to like poke at him.
Yeah.
And he was like, we good. You don't like me, and I'm okay with that. I'm not your preference, and I'm good. And she keeps trying to tell him, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, all right, I understand.
Yeah. Some ladies get triggered by that too, because some ladies well, I shouldn't say that, because I definitely see some ladies know when guys out their category, they try to put them down too. You know what I'm saying?
Do you, like, first of all, to me, it's like when I'm looking at it, and it's like she just was going in on him.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm trying to figure out why, because you can say what you want. He was dressed I thought he was dressed very well. He had the hat on, but you know what? The hat matched his outfit, and like he said, this is what I wanted to wear today.
Exactly.
So the fact that he's wearing what he wants to wear, she got on a fake weave, and she's upset because he decided to wear the hat, and she couldn't
Rasta.
see she couldn't see his hair. Well, maybe you know what? If you get the date, you probably be able to see what's under the hat later.
Yeah.
But you could tell she's almost like a control freak.
True. 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 I
Definitely. Like, yeah, she's because he just kept like play it again. Let's watch that one more time.
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it. Also, I don't like that the fact that you put your hat.
I mean, the
facing
hair
or
done.
something.
It's done. It's
So
done.
why
dog.
didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I don't understand. I just want to see your hair though.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with, you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay? You feel me? Me and your brother probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles. You feel me? But I can respect that. I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother. So
No problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
you sound like him though.
That's
So
because we
talking-
from the same place. So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from your hometown.
I never said
And
that.
that's respectful.
I just want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have on your day-to-day speak.
I talk like where I was born from. I got a real like respect. I can't let you like, you feel me, throw down what I've been through. You feel me?
I never said what you went through
I'm
was.
just saying, though, you tried though, darling.
No, I
You feel me?
didn't.
So I want you to know, like, I'm really from struggle. I speak a
great.
certain type of way, but I've searched for education. I have a bachelor's
That's
degree.
fine.
You feel me? What I do right now, I work with people every day. So I don't want you to just throw shade on hood in general.
wasn't throwing shade
I
on you,
speak with a
love.
little slang. I got a little hood to me, but I'm educated, baby.
No, that's fine.
We can move forward. Thank you.
Yo, I like that video, man. He stood on business, yo.
Let me
I like
poke at something right quick, right?
Huh?
Let me poke at something right quick,
All right.
right? So she's on a dating show and she wants somebody with intelligence, right?
Yep.
All the dudes growing up that's smart, right? All the dudes that's growing up that's smart, they don't want them.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily they don't want them. The fact is that they haven't crossed paths to even meet.
But think about it. They and we going we getting off a little bit, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? The dudes that are smart and has a higher vocabulary,
Yeah.
you think they would want her?
You never know. She could find somebody that would probably have a higher vocabulary that would want her, but she's just looking in the wrong places.
True. But yeah, you could see when people you could tell what she was arguing is not really what she wants. She was just picking at stuff to
Right,
get
but
at
I don't
him.
understand why, because it seemed like she really liked him. But she popped it anyway because one thing didn't match up to what she liked.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at earlier is that
But the thing is, when I look at that dude, I don't see failure in him. You know what I'm saying? You can see that dude, he ain't never gonna fail. He might be uneducated, but you could tell he got a drive behind him.
he educated. He's educated.
Right. Wait. Educated on paper.
Okay.
But he got that street mentality, like that street vocabulary.
Yeah.
You know,
But there's nothing
I'm not
wrong with
saying
that.
He's not smart, because to build society, you need the uneducated too. They're the ones that even out. They go back to the farmers to ask questions, agriculture, all them cats. A lot of these fishermen, those are the uneducated people that could tell you why it's gonna rain for 2 months next year and not. You know what I'm saying? They be know all kind of awkward shit.
True. What I was gonna say was we shouldn't criticize people on the way they speak, because when I used to take public speaking, I used to go to Toastmasters, I did that for like 3-4 years, right? And I used to be the president of Toastmaster. So like me, I could literally take out all the butts, the arms, and all, and deliver a speech, like a
Right.
professional speech. And when I'm done, I'm like, yo, what up? I go back to my slang,
Yeah.
And one day, one of the guys, he was a grammarian, really good grammarian. He was an English teacher for like a private school in Connecticut. And one day he talked to me and he said, Winston, don't try to be something you're not. Your advantage, what is, because I told him I want to sound like this. Is like, don't try to
Nope.
don't try to be what you're not. You have so much that you can offer. You can speak West Indian with your West Indian dialect. We've heard you speak with different tones at different time, because I used to give speech. When I'm giving a speech and I'm talking about my childhood, they could hear my West Indian. If I'm giving a more straightforward thing about CAD or designing or architectural or mechanical, they hear that I sound like real American and clear. And so he explained it to me. He's like, you have an advantage over everybody else, so
Yeah.
use it. You have
Right.
to use it
Bilingual.
wisely. Yeah. So, and after that, he's like, yeah, don't try to hide yourself, hide it from people, use it accordingly. And after that, I stopped trying to use big words, and no, I just started just talk clearly,
Because at the end of the day, even if you don't use big words, if you take out the butts, the arms, and the ones that's
yeah,
repetitive, you actually have a decent conversation.
and you connect, and it's real, it's authentic
Well, the
versus
thing is, when you say and it makes you sound unsure.
unsure, but it also gives your story some characters in your delivery and
Right.
how you
When you
deliver it.
deliver words that's not repetitive, it
Yes.
makes you sound like you really thought about it. You know, you're not. It sounds more believable. You're not saying, I wonder. No, when you hear me speaking, you're gonna know this is what I actually did. I did
Yep.
it this day, that time, and I didn't miss. I made sure it happened, but I did release it when I was done. And see, I just made some shit up. And you sounded like I did it, but I ain't do nothing. I ain't get
Yeah,
up
it's
off
easy.
this couch all goddamn day. I've been sitting here for 32 hours. See, I made that up too.
So let's hop into the next one, and I got a funny one for you. I got a funny one for you. We wrap,
Hey,
but I got one.
I did a couple of those balloon reaction on my other channel.
Okay.
You, yeah, if you will, maybe I got a one coming up to react to. Maybe we could pop over there and react to it one of these days.
Definitely, we could do that. We could do that.
Yeah, it's like the full episode, so it's usually like an hour long sometimes.
They be
But
funny. Shout
oh
out the
man,
shout out the
it's
channel. Shout out the channel.
or Peapod Cove. Y'all can check out Peapod Cove, my other reaction channel. I'm gonna leave the description down there.
Yeah. All right. So let's hop into this one.
What do we got?
Is world.
All right. I didn't mean to laugh, but let's pull this back up. So this is when a news reporter goes off script. Here we go.
Tomorrow is World Naked Gardening Day. I need to know, is there a naked gardening club in Philly?
Oh, yeah.
Mike would like to join.
Yeah, I'd like to see the hose and the rakes and trowels and all the equipment they use.
That's my dog.
No, you know what a
That's my
trowel
dog.
My heart stopped for a second.
No.
Yeah, the gardening tools.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what that's.
Mulch, fertilizer. Tomorrow.
Yo, that's my dog.
But that was just him being a man. It's like
and
he
floated right in there.
Yeah.
And came right out. He paddled. He backstroked in there, and then he just Did a little
True.
breaststroke right out that bad boy. Just and yo, you saw her face. Her face was like, oh my, oh, I thought I was over. Yo, her heart skipped a beat. You can see it.
But
Play
it's
that joke again. That joke is funny. That's my
Is
dog.
World Naked Gardening Day. I need to
Is it?
know, is there a naked gardening club in Philly?
Mike would like to join.
Yeah, I'd like to see the hose and the rakes and trowels and
She thought she had him. Go back to go back to her comment. She thought she had him. You like to go, and she did not.
Mike would like to join.
yeah, I'd like to see the hose and
Oh
but
my god.
what would make you join a naked gardening club?
The hose. Right?
I'm not joining that shit.
Is there really a naked gardening club?
Yeah,
Oh, there really is one.
that's what it is. That's what.
Oh.
P, what?
I
Other
was
than
just-
what he's saying, other than
I
what
was
he's
just-
saying,
I was just laughing at him, but I didn't even think of that. What
yeah.
y'all
But
doing, y'all freaky asses.
naked and
Y'all some
gardening
freaky-
club,
Y'all some freaky asses. Naked gardening too. Goddamn.
think about it. What the hell are you doing?
Whoa.
Yo, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's like, what, yo, really? Would you join a naked gardening club?
Nah. But what? We need more content. No, you gotta research. Wrong button.
So, naked gardening club, please
You
read.
found it?
I'm scared to put it on the screen because
Nah,
I
don't
want to
put it on the screen. Just read it.
Yeah. No, it's asking me to go to Facebook. I got to log in to Facebook. I just said Naked Gardening Club. It's asking me to go to
Yeah, I'm curious to hear what the Naked Gardening Club is.
I don't have a description on that one. We got to pass. But when she said that, I had to think about it. Why would you go to a naked gardening club to garden plants and flowers? Why?
So it's a party.
Man, trust me, man. You ain't gonna see the chick you want to.
Go back. Let me hear if they actually talk about exactly what's probably on the flyer. Start it over from the beginning.
yeah.
All the way, yeah.
Tomorrow is World Naked Gardening Day. I need to know, is there a naked gardening club in Philly?
Mike would like to join.
Yeah, I'd like to see the hose and the rakes and trowels and all the equipment they
Oh,
use.
so it's World Gardening
Oh,
Day.
you know.
Naked World
Put a
Gardening
towel
Day.
in.
And he says,
My heart stopped for a second.
No,
Yeah, the gardening tools. Mhm.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what that.
mulch, fertilizer. Tomorrow
he's still going too.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
pro.
He quick with it. He quick
Yeah,
with
he's
it.
still. She lost. She failed, but he was
Yeah.
still going. You
Yeah,
can tell he's a pro. He can improv really well.
because it was all gardening tools that he had to describe, and
Yeah, and he trial. He probably was getting ready to go home and do his garden. A lot of people got gardens,
yeah, man.
but no,
that
I
was
guess he asked. I wonder if there's a club, and she goes,
He would like to
you
join.
want to join.
yeah. I don't want to join that nonsense. I think when you're a certain age, it might sound appealing, but until you show up and
Well,
you
there
see,
isn't one. He's just but
no. I'm just saying. I'm assuming.
So-
Are you? Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Who makes up these stuff? Like Naked Gardening Day. Who comes up with that?
The people
Like
that's retired in
what
Florida.
part of the world? Like, and how did where did they find out to get this information to give it to us?
Probably, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know, right?
And
But
anybody watching this video, this stream, What is naked gardening day? We're gonna research that. But if you know anything about it, leave a comment down there and tell us if you ever participated in that shit. And if you did, send the photos to the Gmail.
Yeah, that one is Naked Gardening Day. The World's Naked Gardening Day is called WNGD. It is an annual international event. Yo, they actually out there, P.
Wow. What part of the world we talking?
Well, it's the world. I'm on Wikipedia.
So is there like a home base to this?
It's the first Saturday of May,
Okay. Where?
where gardeners and non-gardeners alike. Yo, what the hell is a non-gardener?
Sounds a little conspicuous there.
You know what I'm saying? That's the dude that's
Non-gardener.
non-gardener.
Hmm.
Oh man, what is a
Hmm.
non-gardener? Trust me, the first Saturday in May.
That
Oh
is
man.
too funny. That is too funny.
So I could put this. I could put this. This one ain't. This one is. No, this is National Day calendar. I thought that was their thing, but I was trying to pull up the. Yeah, man. What will be the? Well, some of these they have videos and on YouTube.
Yeah.
You want to pull up one? Let's go for a play. What is this?
What do you got?
Let's slide this across. So
Something magical happens when I go outside and begin to work in my garden.
you sure this junk ain't up for only the OF? You know what I'm saying? Don't it have the same feel to it?
I don't think so.
Especially during this time of year, when everything is changing so fast.
She
The
watering the
seeds I
dirt.
planted are sprouting, and the trees are getting its leaves again, and will soon enough be in their fullest form. Being out here makes me feel like I am a part of the magic. I can feel every sun ray warm my skin
Hey, make
and
the
hear the
screen
birds'
bigger.
excitement as spring brings more life to this part of the earth.
There you go.
Well, this is the Naked Gardener.
That means, well, it seems like a
There
YouTube
are
channel
many
called
reasons
The
why
Naked
people
Garden.
garden,
I
whether
don't
it's
think
to
this is
grow their
actually
own
naked.
food,
This is about
find
7
peace,
minutes. Let me.
or feel closer to nature. It's what
For it
drew
to
me
be
to
naked
gardening.
gardening, there got to be a lot
I
of
remember when
like.
I was me in,
I don't see a
let
lot of
me
stuff.
cry and just be.
I see a lot of blue jeans.
I noticed that I always felt more grounded, protected, held, and understood when I would just sit among the trees or on the mountaintop.
It is a good name for a channel.
This is what I knew I had been missing in my life, that
What are the
connection to the
views like on
natural
this?
world around me.
Huh?
What are the views on this? What are the views on this?
I gotta exit out.
Hey, kill the music. But yeah, I guess she is.
This is not naked. This is partially clothed.
Well, I guess we could say maybe it gets worse down the road. But
This is a 7-minute video, but this would
yeah,
not make me
because
join.
yeah,
This
I think
man, you see this all the time, man. Your granny be outside, her boobs pop out her shirt. I don't
yeah, it
know
looked
about
like she
this.
live alone.
Yeah,
Got her YouTube channel going. Probably a OF.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
But that's interesting. I didn't know there was a day set aside for gardening with no clothes. Just going all in on the vegetables with no clothes. Swagging the titties, hitting the pumps with no clothes. Where you at? You froze up? Where'd you go? Look like we lost him. Look like we lost him. Hey. Yep, we definitely lost him. Well, I'm here all alone. Look like he lost a signal. He's back.
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know
What
what happened.
happened?
I see this circle. I was like, but
Yeah,
yeah.
you just froze right in the middle. You're like, I was like, yo, you all right?
Freeze up the screen. But yeah, she could probably have a husband, you know? He could
Yeah, I
probably
mean,
have a husband
somebody's
and
recording.
well, you could it's stationary, but at the end of the day, the husband's probably like that. They out there in the woods, ain't nobody seeing, so it doesn't matter if she have on clothes or not.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I just
I
didn't
don't
know there
think
was a
it
day like diverted just to this. Pretty good shit.
I don't know if it should be a holiday. It should be banned.
Well, I guess it's the same for the everybody in the world. It's not just us, like just in that area alone.
True. Yeah, because what you call it? Trust me, I don't want to see everybody naked. Trust me.
Definitely not.
I do not want to see everybody naked. All
I
right,
mean,
so
clothes definitely help the situation.
yeah, it be making some look better than others.
Okay.
All right, so I got a funny one for you. I might have to fast forward this one. Oh, I'm gonna put it on double like 1.25 on this one.
Okay.
Let's cue this up. Speed. And make it larger. Play.
What are they eating? Eggs and salt?
Yeah, look like that.
Yep, salt. Sal.
Sal.
Yo, she's still trying to get one. I just realized what's going on. At this point, she should just give him, like, he should just give her one. What, he down 2 already?
Yeah.
You see how he's looking at her? He's about to get smacked. So he can't help her? She know why they egged them.
Nah, I don't think so.
It's pretty funny though. It's a good skit. Some dudes would just crush that whole egg with their mouth. Look at her face. That's pretty funny. Her face is hilarious. Knock it, girl, knock it. Squeeze it with your legs. Oh, she got it open. She got it open. She should start doing it the next one now.
I look forward to the list because this one goes on. I want to get all the way to the end.
How many did she end up eating?
Well, that's the part I want you to see.
Huh? Yeah, I think you had to go back because we missed the middle.
No, that was I
Because
left
how
off
much eggs did he end up eating? All of them?
for the most part.
Because she only had one down. But
Yeah,
she's still eating that one, right?
yeah, she's still eating one.
Okay, all right. You can fast forward it.
See, now she's starting to eat fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I fast forwarded to here. What do you think?
She's a slow eater.
Yeah, because the title of this one is How Guys Don't Play Around. They get straight to it, I thought this one was slightly funny because you see how guys do go about stuff. Like lady would sit there and try to pick at it where,
Not all the
guys.
time. It depends.
Not
Like,
all. I shouldn't say
yeah,
all,
yeah.
but
Like I've run into some eaters where people eat.
professionals.
Oh yeah, you sit down and you about to get some bust up shut or something, and man, you ain't wasting no time.
That's kryptonite, man. You got to
You,
switch something else. Bust
you
up
ain't
shot.
wasting no time. It don't matter who
Yeah.
you are.
True. You got
No
me
matter
thinking
who you
about
are.
that. No, but yeah,
But I think that was a skit though. That was pretty good though. It was funny.
yeah. I think
She had some funny faces because.
I
But
like. I like.
I love boiled eggs, and there's been a few times where I'll boil up a couple eggs and you can't get the goddamn you can't get the shell off. You know,
Yeah.
so I've been there before, but she was mad slow with it. And the funny thing was he was breaking them faster than he was eating them.
Yep. He was
So
just swallowing them
he
junks.
could have broke them all up and leave some for her.
True, and
But
that was the thing is like you think he should have just opened them for her because he could have did that.
right, because this is another question I have too. What's the object of the game? To eat as much as you can?
Well, it wasn't a game. I'm just assuming that it was more
Because you
so.
ever seen some of these when like 3 or 4 of them sit down and a big thing of food and they eat it like they're a pack of dogs? Like you'll see people doing it too. Some of these
Yeah, I know what you're talking. I see some of them before.
So it's like, okay, it's quite obviously that somebody's not going to get as much as the other person. If there's 3 or 4 people at least. So somebody's going to end up with less.
True.
So if we eat until there's nothing left, then you can't get upset if you ain't eat enough. But if you decide to say, okay, we got 10 eggs, you take 7, I'll take the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But why do we need to sit down and have a bowl of eggs and you be upset because you only ate 1.5 and I ate 8?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I wouldn't do that though. I wouldn't do that.
Right. A normal logical person will crack all the eggs up and put them down. They ain't going to eat all of them.
And homeboy was trying to take the last one from her.
Yeah.
Homeboy looked away and gave you one.
And that's why I was like, is that supposed to be his lady?
Not too sure. But
or is that that's not his sister?
No, I don't know. The contest was a little
even
weird.
If it was your sister, you ain't gonna boil 10 eggs, eat 9, and give her 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least you gonna give her 2. Right?
Yeah.
If you got 10, you're gonna at least give her 2. I mean, they can't cut your ass for giving you 2.
Yeah, that one was a little.
I guess
She wasn't eating fast.
Nah, But still, yeah, those sometimes be triggering me sometime depending on because I see this one with this black dude where he be eating a lot of outrageous shit. He be chewing the bones and everything.
Ah man, I can't do that, boy. Tante, well, I can't call names. So one of them. When I came to America, I did outside barbecue, biting and chewing into the bone. Like, but your dog embarrassed me in front of everybody, man. I stopped eating bone that day.
Man, when you get a good piece, pause.
Yeah,
Man, you take care of that bone. But you know you
definitely.
can't, I would say suck on every bone, pause. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't do it to any cooking.
True.
It's gotta be, yeah, it gotta be safe, special shit.
um,
When you know some vinegar went down on it.
exactly. Not everybody clean chicken the same.
Yeah.
Um,
Some of these
grandma,
cats put it in right off the goddamn pack.
boy,
Yeah.
yeah, look at that, man.
They say
Can't.
you can't eat from everybody.
True, you can't. You can't. Grandma was giving me a joke earlier where somebody was cleaning like a pig.
Uh-huh.
They put it in the deep freeze, but what they did was they put it in the bathroom to thaw out to cook it. Uh, Me not show up for dinner. Yeah, they took it was a whole pig. They put it in the bathtub because it was frozen. They put it in the bathtub to you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
What happened to it?
Well, they cooked it, but the people who was there who know that they didn't eat or partake in it. Yo, man, them people got dogs and shit. Pete, you bathe in the bathroom. They got dogs. The same dog bathe in the tub. Yeah, think about that, man. That's nasty. I'm not hanging up no damn full pork in a bathroom. Nah, 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 nah. I'm not doing that, man. Uh,
You sound like a bitch nigga.
man, I'll pass. I ain't going through that. That's why I don't really eat at people potlucks. You don't know what the hell people be doing.
Yo, potluck, yeah, man. Well, yeah. And yo, thanks to all these new social media things that come out now, we could see what a lot of people are doing at their house.
Yeah,
You'd
you
be
could
like,
see.
ugh, you did not take that right out the pack and put it in the bowl.
And that's like a West Indian thing. Some of the stuff that we do is West Indian. Like clean chicken, cut off the thing, clean that, things like that, you know?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I like it.
But that was it for the videos. For the videos. I missed one on there. I missed one. I had a funny one, but we could do that for the next time. But that's how it was supposed to start up. When I started going through, I didn't see it at all.
No.
Yeah, it gave me something else. I think I put in the wrong URL, but other than that, yeah, that was it, man. Time went by fast too, as well.
Yeah,
Time went by fast.
that was a pretty good roll of videos. I mean, I'm watching these for the first time like y'all, and I'm reacting to them first time straight up. So, yeah, those definitely caught me.
Yeah, the last one was funny. I was cracking up the first time I seen the one with the eggs. Because I could just only understand, like, why did he just share it with her? But
Yeah,
if you
yeah, it was. I think, like I said, I think it was a skit.
all right, cool. I could
I think
agree with that
I think
too.
it was a skit.
I was gonna say the first video that we played, I thought that was a skit too as well. To a certain level, the one with the lady and the what she call the cops.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first time I seen it, it's kind of gave me like a skit vibe. You know how people be falsifying stuff just to go viral. like the
And that was the thing too about that video. It was like, why was she recording him when he could just go to his goddamn room? You know what I'm saying?
True. And that's why I think that's why the dynamic that made me feel like it's a skit, because it was no context before that.
Nah, the girl face told me it wasn't a skit. The one that
Yeah.
got up and walked away. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it just doesn't make any sense. Like almost like she wanted the cops to come kick him out. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
Because maybe he wanted to sleep in his own bed that night. He was like, "Nah, I'm going back to my room."
And it's college season too, so
Huh?
I said it's college. College starts like this week. College started back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. A couple of my friends brought their kids up to school this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started back.
Yeah. But other than that, that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. We want to say if you got videos you want us to preview,
Clips.
clips,
Send y'all clips.
yeah, send them, drop the email down below. And also if you guys want to line with us, and you want to come up, you want to share your view too as well, hit the email in the description. We could bring 1 and 2 people up in their feature. And you could line with us. We could also get your thoughts as well too. So all of that good information is down below. Do all the YouTubey stuff. Hit the like, hit the subscribe.
Definitely.
Other than that, thank you
This was
guys
a good
for
one.
yeah.
So we're gonna head out. We're gonna check back in soon.
Definitely.
So you got anything else to say, or we out?
We out.
We out. So line with us. This episode number 2. Like and
Yep.
subscribe. Tell your friends. Share. It's free to
No.
do it.
Hold up.
Love, peace,
All
and
they have to
peace.
tell all their granny, or they have to go and tell all their granny and all their uncle and let it come back.
Tell granny, uncle, and tell them come back.
And your auntie. Make sure you tell your auntie.
Hey,
She come and save.
I have plenty auntie. Yeah, auntie, tanty.
Tell all of them.
All of them. We coming.
Yeah.
So like and subscribe. Line with
Thanks.
us. We out.
We out. Peace.